Alright, we've defeated the 8 Robot Masters, and now we are ready for Protoman, who has his own fortress, with a satellite dish. Oh, in the shape of a giant helmet. How cute. Very egotistical. Oh, and the last part even has his face. Yeah, those tigers that were in Napalm Man's level are back. Jump and shoot with a Mega Buster, or else they will not leave you alone. I find those guys one of the most annoying guys in the game. Make sure to get them fast, or they will hound you until you probably fall right into a pit. Only you can make them commit suicide by doing the same. You know, Turbo Fire works as well. And those guys that are roaming around the blocks, they can be defeated with beat. I'm not sure if there's any other way to defeat them, maybe. But I always use beat on those guys. And we might as well take care of those little Metroid things as well, why not? Oh, a rush coil, rush... There we go. Rush coil. To the rescue! And we take a hit, but that's okay. I'm being carpet bombed. Get away from me. Some people say that the Mega Buster in Mega Man 6 was toned down in terms of size. I always thought they were the same size. I guess I'd have to look more closely to find out. Once I get around finishing up Mega Man 6. Jump and jump. I think they're the same size. I do know people complained about the sound effect for the Mega Buster in the 6 game is pretty much the regular sound effect or a regular shot. Basically complaining that it was kind of toned down in terms of its sound effect. It doesn't sound as cool, not as epic if you want to call it that. And yeah, that's pretty much true. But I think it still takes off the same amount of damage and all that. Some people thought it wasn't as powerful. I think it's pretty much the same thing, it still takes off 3 damage, doesn't it? I believe so. Ow, I hate these things. I'll just run away. And we are going to utilize the Rush Jet, because I hate these block parts. As any of you who've watched my other Mega Man LPs know, I cannot stand these disappearing blocks. I'll always utilize my items to get past them quickly. I'm just not hardcore like that, I guess. And we got those little things that rove around us. They take about 2 Mega Buster powered shots. You could just stand there, they'll just go around you if you don't move. And you can shoot them until they're dead. So they're not really dangerous as long as you're not like sliding into them. Excuse me. Alright, we're at the end of the first section here. And we are going to face off against the first Protoman boss. All of whom look pretty much alike but have completely different attacks. You want to utilize with this guy Water Wave when he's far away. This is the way that I like to do it. Now that he's close, we're going to utilize the Charge Kick, which actually doesn't hurt more than 1 energy at a time, so it's not really effective. However, you can slide right through him without getting hurt. So it's a pretty useful weapon against him, even though it's not his weakness. Yay, we won! There may be better ways to attack it, but that's how I prefer to do it. I find it pretty useful. Fast and easy. I wonder what he's watching in that satellite dish. What was popular back in 1992? Ah, these guys, get away from me. One level down, 3 more to go. Come on down, buddy. I used to watch a lot of TV, actually, but nowadays I rarely ever do. If I'm watching anything, it's usually YouTube. Not because the shows are bad, but because I don't even know what's on TV to tell you whether they'd be bad or good, and I'm just not interested. I'm sure there's some really good shows that if I knew what they were, I'd probably sit there and start watching them. Which is probably why it's a good thing that I don't. I might end up getting addicted to it, perhaps. Oh, I hate these things. Beat is good for that. I actually don't really utilize Beat in Mega Man 6. Maybe you should check that out once I play that one. I know he's not as useful as he probably was in Mega Man 5. At least a lot of the other playthroughs and LPs that I've seen, people don't tend to use him as much as they sometimes do in this game. Oh, I'm not getting my shots in correctly. I'm too high. I'll shoot, there we go, right in the legs. Or aim for the legs, anyway. And now I'm going too low. Brilliant! There we go. I don't remember exactly how high you jump with the regular rush coil in other games. And some people don't like the fact that it's kind of a pogo stick, but it just gives you an extra boost up before you even jump off of it, so whether you actually jump higher than you did with, say, Mega Man 3 or not, I'm not really certain. Ooh, an E-tank. You always can get more one of those. No complaints there. Just in case. But, the only downside, it can be a bit hard to time. We've got 6 E-tanks right now, and 8 lives. Okay, 9 lives. So we might be maxed out on lives. But can we get more than 9 in this game? I don't remember, I guess we'll find out soon enough. And we got more of these guys, except they're green here. And I'm missing all of my shots. There we go. My timing is a bit off. Jump. We should be getting close to the end of the level. Oh, and I shot my Mag Buster and he jumped at me. I hate these things. I despise them. I guess they don't jump until they jump. They don't jump until you shoot or you get too close. So power up, jump, and fire away. And Suicidal Tiger. Ow. Should have shot, not jumped. Stupid. And we're at the end of the level. Come on, give me some energy. No, yes. Oh, forget you then. I have most of my energy. I should be okay. Alright, this guy is not too hard. Got a shot off, and now we want to use Crystallize. He doesn't really attack you, he just tries to run into you. As long as you slide away from him and jump over, you should be just fine. If you don't have Crystallize, of course you can just use Mega Buster. Not too hard at all. Just time your jumps. And you should go down that fast. Yay! Victory is ours! Now this next level, the next boss is a real pain. Or he can be. But that's the end for this clip, so I'll see you in the next clip and we'll continue.